Imagine expecting something simple, maybe, a note someone wrote down for you.
Right.
And instead you get this profound, beautiful, really intricate secret.
Right.
What if that secret was literally etched onto someone's skin, a hidden message of love just for you? Today we're doing a deep dive into The Tattoo Secret, a romantic quest. It's a series of excerpts really telling this captivating story. Love, dedication, a pretty ingenious puzzle.
It sounds fascinating.
Yeah, our mission is to sort of unpack the layers here. It's not just a big romantic gesture, though it is that. It's also this clever act of code making. It shows the extraordinary lengths people go to for someone they love.
And these sources, they really pull you in. It feels like part heartfelt romance, part compelling mystery.
Definitely.
It all unfolds through these very personal moments, and then this unexpected quest pops up later.
Yeah.
We'll see how deep affection can inspire, well, both grand gestures and these really intricate intellectual challenges. It just isn't just one thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, get ready to discover how love can be, overtly passionate, but also brilliantly subtle. Pushing boundaries. This deep dive is really for anyone who loves a good story, a clever puzzle, and those great aha moments you get when you look past the surface. All right, let's jump into the story itself. It opens with Reshma. She's given Murari this piece of homework, basically.
Right, the phone number task.
Exactly. Write her phone number 1,000 times. Sounds tedious, right? You'd think you'd just show her a notebook or something.
You would. Standard procedure.
But Murari, nope. He has something way more surprising and much more permanent planned.
Yeah, his approach is anything but standard. He starts unbuttoning his shirt.
Which, understandably, kind of flusters Reshma.
Totally. You can see why. The scene builds this tension. She maybe thinks something else is happening. She even reminds him, about their agreement to wait until marriage.
Right. She blushes, steps back. It's charged.
It really is. And then he just turns around, showing his bare back.
And there it is. The homework. Not on paper, but right there on his skin.
Yeah.
So what does she actually see? And how does that just instantly change everything?
She sees this large, heart-shaped tattoo, but crucially, it's not just any design.
Right.
Inside that heart, etched into his skin, is her mobile number.
Wow.
Yeah. So it just instantly elevates this whole, it's not a temporary task anymore. It's this permanent, profound declaration, a physical symbol of his commitment.
Much more than just writing it down 1,000 times.
Way more. It turns her kind of casual request into this, this artistic, personal monument to his love.
Wow. So it's like a living commitment. And her reaction, it says she's overjoyed, tears, hugs, kisses, but I also ask him, was this really necessary? So painful, so permanent.
A very valid question.
But then as she looks closer, the puzzle starts. She asks how her number is even in there because apparently it just looks like a big jumble of numbers.
Right. Chaotic. Not clear at all.
So how is it represented?
Okay. This is where Murari's cleverness really comes through. He explains the secret, and it's brilliant, actually.
Yeah.
The tattoo contains exactly 1,000 numbers total. So symbolically, he did do the homework.
Oh, okay. That's clever.
But the design itself, he apparently got inspired by, a Facebook post, one of those puzzles, find the small a among loads of capital A's.
Oh, I think I know the kind.
Yeah. So he designed the tattoo similarly. The individual digits of her phone number, the 1, the 7, the 3, whatever they are, they're repeated many, many times all over the heart.
So it looks random to anyone just glancing at it.
Exactly. Deliberately confusing. But, and here's the magic. If you look really closely, her full 10-digit number is arranged sequentially.
Yeah.
Visibly. Right in the very center of the heart.
Oh, wow.
Just like she's at the center of his heart, her number is literally at the core of this tattoo. Most people would miss it completely. They'd just see the pattern.
But she would know. Or he could show her.
Precisely. It's there for the one who knows to look. For her.
That's incredible. Can you imagine the feeling? This secret message, painstakingly designed, permanently there, just for you.
It's intensely personal.
It really transforms it, doesn't it? More than just ink. It's like this silent testament to their unique connection. A coded love letter only she can truly read.
Adds such a deep layer of intimacy.
Okay, so this intricate code, this declaration, is etched onto his skin. Forever, right? But what happens when forever throws up new problems? Because years later, we find that same unique tattoo suddenly has a totally new purpose. For Murari himself, actually.
Right. The tables are turned, in a way.
He's with Varsha and Raju, and it seems the tattoo now holds a clue he needs to figure out. It goes from romantic declaration to, a high-stakes mystery he has to solve himself.
Yeah, and it's fascinating how that happens, how this deeply personal symbol becomes an objective puzzle. Their first step, logically enough, is visiting a tattoo artist. Maybe they have some insight or a tool.
Makes sense. See if it's a known style or something.
But the artist looks closely and confirms it's totally unique. He's never seen anything like it, not online, not anywhere. It's 100% custom.
So no easy answers there. No external help.
Nope. It throws them back on their own resources, specifically Murari's own past ingenuity.
So it's a completely self-contained puzzle then. What does he do? How do you even start trying to decode something you made years ago, especially when it's, well, on your own back?
It forces them to look inward, right, at the source. Murari gets determined. He asks Raju for paper and a pen.
Okay, going back to basics.
Pretty much. And as he painstakingly starts writing down the numbers he can actually see or feel from the tattoo, he has this breakthrough moment.
What is it?
He realizes that among the, thousands of numbers jumbled in there, there are only 10 unique digits, repeated over and over.
Only 10 distinct numbers.
Exactly. And that insight is absolutely crucial because, well, a standard mobile phone number in India has how many digits? 10. So the goal suddenly clicks into place. It's not just finding a pattern, it's finding the correct sequence of these specific 10 digits to form the hidden phone number.
Wow, that's a huge leap from it's a mess of numbers to it's a mess of these specific 10 numbers, and that's the exact length of a phone number. That's some serious deduction right there.
It really is. Now, Raju apparently finds this pretty daunting. I mean, okay, you have the 10 digits, but how many possible combinations are there? Thousands, millions. How do you find the right sequence?
Yeah, that sounds overwhelming.
But Murari, again, he thinks practically. He proposes this clever strategy. He knows that mobile networks like Airtel, Jio, Vodafone, they have specific starting digits, prefixes.
Oh, right, like 98 or 70?
Exactly. So they can look at the 10 unique digits they found in the tattoo and see which ones match known network prefixes. This should pin down the first few digits, hopefully.
Okay, that narrows it down significantly.
Right. It reduces the number of unknown digits they need to arrange. And then for the remaining ones, they can systematically try the different arrangements, the permutations, basically.
Trying all the possible orders.
Yeah. Making calls to test each combination until, fingers crossed, they hit the right number. Varsha hears this plan and thinks, okay, this could actually work. It's compelling.
That is incredibly clever. It really shows how love, in his case, inspired not just, an emotional act, but a genuinely intellectual code-breaking challenge. What stands out to you as the cleverest part there? For me, it's that mix of technical knowledge, phone number structures with the personal memory of his own creation.
Well, what's really striking is seeing that transformation. This deeply personal, romantic gesture becomes this high-stakes puzzle. It demands perseverance, sure, but also really keen observation and logical deduction.
Yeah.
It just underlines that love isn't always about, grand speeches. Sometimes it's about intricate problem-solving, turning that symbol of affection into useful, if tricky, information.
Okay, so Murari's mind could craft this hidden code. But his heart, well, it also led to a very different kind of devotion, a very public one.
Ah, yes, the cinema incident.
Let's look at that. It happens, the story implies, some days after the tattoo revelation. Reshma's at home, her legs bandaged, she can't walk, and she's clearly bored stiff.
And this boredom leads to Murari's next big test. Her favorite actor, John Abraham, has a new movie out, Force.
Right.
And despite being injured, unable to walk, she absolutely insists Murari take her to see it. She says, I don't care. Carry me.
Wow. That's quite a demand. Puts him in a tough spot.
Totally. He goes out for tea, clearly agonizing over it, like carrying her to a hospital. Okay, that's acceptable. Noble, even. People understand that.
Sure. Duty. Care.
But carrying her to a cinema.
Yeah.
For entertainment. He knows people will stare. He worries his friends will see him and just relentlessly mock him.
That social awkwardness. Yeah, it's very real.
Very real. But then he sees the sky getting dark, knows how much she wants this, and he makes the call. He thinks, fulfilling her desires is my duty. He puts her happiness first.
Above his own comfort, his own potential embarrassment. That's a big internal shift.
It absolutely is. And this part really shows love is a verb, doesn't it? It's not just a feeling, it's action. Visible, sometimes uncomfortable actions, prioritizing her happiness over his own image.
It sort of redefines heroism in their relationship. Not big dramatic stuff, but personal, vulnerable acts.
Exactly. Choosing connection over convenience. Her joy over his pride.
And you can almost feel his anxiety as it happens. He rushes back, gets an auto rickshaw, and soon enough, he's literally carrying Reshma in his arms towards the theater.
The visual must have been something.
Yeah, it says his face shows the anxiety, that fear of being seen by friends, which is so relatable. But Reshma, she's beaming.
Yeah.
Just soaking up the romance of the gesture, cherishing it.
For her, it's purely wonderful.
They get to the balcony using a lift. Okay, that's easier. But then he has to carry her down the steps inside the theater to their seats.
In front of the whole audience, settling in.
Exactly. Under everyone's gaze. He just keeps his eyes fixed ahead, focusing on getting there.
It's such a public spectacle. It speaks volumes without him saying a word. He's putting aside his own discomfort for her, and that's a deep kind of sacrifice. The act itself is the declaration.
And the challenges aren't over. After the film, they find out the lift is broken.
Oh, no.
Which means he now has to carry her down all the main stairs, one step at a time. An even longer public display.
Wow. Talk about commitment.
But this time, something changes. They overhear other women nearby saying to their boyfriends stuff like, "Wow, how romantic. Look, he carried her even with a bandaged leg."
Ah, external validation.
Exactly. And Murari hears this, and suddenly he's walking with this newfound sense of pride. His embarrassment kind of flips into honor. It's a fascinating turn.
That's a beautiful moment. How external perception reshapes his internal feeling. So they get home.
Yeah, in the auto ride back, Reshma kisses him, thanking him profusely.
Naturally.
And Murari, with this kind of genuine humility, maybe still a bit amazed at himself, says he should thank her for the heroic experience. He felt like a hero.
Oh, not despite the public display, but because of it in the end.
Yeah. And Reshma just reassures him, "You're always my hero." That's
Yeah.
really sweet. It cements the whole thing. And then Reshma makes this lovely connection. She links the movie itself to them. John Abraham's character was quiet, like Murari. The heroine was talkative, like her.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. She even mentions Kaka Kaka, the Tamil original film Force was based on. It felt like they were on screen. It just perfectly captures their dynamic, shared culture, deepening their bond.
This whole sequence is just such a powerful illustration, isn't it? Devotion shows up not just in big romantic gestures, but maybe even more powerfully in those vulnerable, slightly awkward, very public moments when you choose their joy over your own comfort zone. It really shows how love can thrive in unexpected, challenging situations. It makes you think, what seemingly small but actually deeply impactful acts of love or sacrifice have you seen or done? Those moments that kind of redefined heroism right then and there.
So we've journeyed through Murari and Reshma's story. We saw the ingenious coded tattoo, both a declaration and a puzzle, and then this very public, heartfelt act of devotion at the cinema. It's just a powerful reminder, isn't it? Love inspires us to be creative, resourceful, and sometimes, yeah, incredibly daring.
Yeah.
Pushes us way past our comfort zones.
Absolutely. These stories really show how these deeply personal expressions of love can be incredibly intricate. They can demand intellect, like the tattoo code, and profound sacrifice, like the cinema trip.
Right.
They highlight this idea that the true depth of feeling, it's often revealed in the details. Both the hidden ones, meant only for one person, and the overt ones, displayed for all to see.
And this deep dive, it leaves us with a really fascinating question to ponder, doesn't it? How far would you go to show someone they are truly at the very heart of your world? Would it be through, maybe, a hidden code only they could ever decipher? Or would it be a grand public gesture that speaks volumes without a single word, redefining what being a hero means just for them?